and welcome to this week's Express Flow all around camel pose. So we're going to be working on our camel, and we're going to be coming into it from an S curve versus our more traditional posterior tilt. Now this is the way that I've been doing backbends in my own practice and teaching my students, and I have found that more space and less crunchiness in the low back seems to be the consensus for many of my students as well as myself. So I thought I'd teach it to you, and then you guys can decide what method works best. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Let the eyes gently close. Just starting to tune into your breath, noticing how you're feeling, how your energy is. Letting the tops of the shoulders soften, the face, the jaw, the throat relax. So I thought we'd set this intention today of how do I want my back bend to feel? Do I want it to feel strong? Do I want it to feel comfortable? Do I want it to feel familiar? Do I want it to feel spacious? Whatever the word is for you, just connecting to that word now, and we'll try to move with that word throughout the practice. And let the eyes gently open, and we'll get our breaks. And so just placing them on either side of you, and just starting to open up the side of the body. So anytime we're doing back bends, I like to just take a little time to create some space through the sides. So the more spacious you feel on the side of the body, then the spine is going to have space to extend. The lats are going to have a nice length to them to allow that to happen. Up and over. Up and over. Reach. 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 Two more. Reach. Good. Change the cross of the shins. Good. Thumbs behind the back hooked. Bend the elbows. Stretch back. Head down. Lean forward slightly. Good. Change the cross of the thumbs. Bend the elbows slightly. Roll the shoulders back, up and back. Great. Okay, onto our back. Let's get our little mini band. We're going to set it for some thoracic crunches. Now this is one of my favorite things for really prepping the upper back for back bending. So you're going to have your band around the wrists, and we're going to find kind of the lower part of the thoracic, so kind of where your bra strap is, and you're going to pop that onto the bricks, and then you've got the band, palms facing, and you're going to do up and over, up and over, up and over, pushing out, up and over. Good. Slide down. You can do straight or bent knees. Up and over. Push out. 2, 3. One more. Good. Shuffle down one more time. And now just hold back, stretch. Push out to the band. Now bend your elbows. Good. Pop your head into the hands and let the head press back. Lift your heart. Good. Now feet under you. Lift into bridge. I'm going to pop my feet a little further away. Up into bridge. Hold. Down. Up into bridge. Down. You really feel this hamstring. Up. 2 more. Release, Baddha Konasana. And slowly coming up, moving those bricks to one side. Lying on the back. And so let's just warm up the legs now. Okay, so doing some hip circles. We're gonna circle around. Don't use your hands, and just have my fingertips on my thighs and my hips to keep my hips steady. Nice and slow. 4, 5, other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug it in, kind of at an angle. And then you can bring it all the way towards you. And then release. Change sides. Nice and slow. Hands on the pelvis so it doesn't move. Good, both direction. Good, holding it in. Pulling up, getting that stretch through the side of the body. And release. Good, get your little mini bend again. And so let's do some roll up and roll downs. Band around the hands. Set the arms back first. So we're gonna go inhale, arms back. Exhale, peel up. Slowly release. Arms forward. Up and over. Peel. Slowly down. Good, 3 more rounds. Up and back. Peel. Down. 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 One more. Pushing out. Lift. Down. Together. Good, give yourself a hug. And coming up, sitting onto the heels. Okay, so let's go into the shoulder flossing next. So these are amazing movements just to be doing weekly for your shoulders. You know, even if you don't have anything going on with your shoulders, these are the moves that are going to keep your shoulders nice and healthy. So getting it behind your back, palms back. Good, now you're going to first let the shoulder blades move with the arms. Up and around, feel like that. And down. Up and down. Ribs down, so we're not compensating, right, with the rib cage. Up and around. Good, now you're going to let your shoulder blades just kind of plug into place, squeezing them together throughout the whole movement, right? And that's the action we need for back bending. Up and around. Last time. Good, now we'll go back. Well, we're gonna change our grip. Now we're gonna go around. So one arm. Now you can bring the ribs into it, right? Start to kind of create that back bend. Up and around. Up and around. Other direction. Good, okay, and now pull. Okay, pulling it out, shoulder blades squeeze. One, I'm gonna do a little bit more resistance. You want it challenging. Now your knees start to ache, your ankles hurt, get up on your knees. Pull 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good behind the head. Pull, pull. Behind and front. Behind, front. Behind, front. Behind, front. Good, get your back. Okay, so we'll come up into kneeling now. Holding that brick out. Okay, here we go. You're gonna lean straight body. And up. Squeeze your brick. Lean back. Lift. Lean. Lift 2 more. Lean. 1 more. Lean. Good. Forward, right? Back. Lean. Forward, left. Back. Forward, right. Left. Right. Good. Lay back. Hold. Ooh, good. Hello, thighs. Downward facing dog. I'm gonna tuck the toes, lift the hips, pressing the floor away. We can walk out our dog, extending one heel, then the other, one heel, then the other. Right foot forward, back knee down. Okay, brick under the hand. Let that back hip sink and forward and back a few times. So now we've got to get the hips to extend. I'm going to open up the hip, get that extension. Good, reach back. 1, 2, 3. Good, reaching so you can catch your foot. Grab your little mini band, run your foot otherwise. Rotate. Fantastic. Both hands down. Good, step back to plank. Inhale, exhale to your belly. Forehead down, scorpion taps. Roll it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down dog. Left foot forward, back knee down. Getting a brick and sinking forward. Good, forward and back. Starting to get this front thigh, right thigh now open. Go some circles. Good, pull back. Pull it in, twist. And release. Last time, stepping back to plank. Inhale to your belly. And scorpion taps. This time we're going to push off. So we're going to push, twist, push, twist, push and twist, push, 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 push. Good, push up into child's pose. Let's do a little bit of internal rotation of the hip, and then let's go for our camel. So our thighs have to internally rotate when we do a back bend. So we're going to go into child's a few times, just shifting forward and back. Good, then you're going to go internal rotation, internal, internal, internal. Each time trying to go into the full range. Good. Come up, knees together. Okay, so let's start with some reach backs. So you're gonna come up and you're gonna reach back for your right foot. So I'm gonna come up, reach with my whole arm and shoulder blade, tap, come down. Other side, up, reach, tap, down. Up, swinging the arm. Don't worry too much about alignment. Just getting that swing. Good. Up, back. One more. Up, back. Good. Okay, breathe. Okay, now we come up for the S curve. Okay, so usually what you've probably been taught for camel is tailbone down, right? You start in this position and you push your hips forward, right? But for a lot of people that really crunches here. So instead, we're going to take our thighs back, widen, go into a little anterior tilt, and think about getting the chest up, already in a back bend. Good, now right, reach, back, left, reach, back, push your hips forward, breathe, and slowly back, and sit. Fantastic, everyone, so keep working on that. Let's finish with a little bit of a stretch for our low back. Left leg forward, take your little mini band around your foot. And going forward here. If it's first thing in the morning and you're doing this practice and your hamstrings feel a bit stiff, it's completely normal. Mine do too. I mean, hey, it's still dark outside where I am. Good, right. And release onto our back spinal twist. We'll use a brick. The right leg is going to come across, rest on the brick, and then the right arm is going to stretch up. Really get this twist through the spine. Good shape. And open. That's it. And release. Good. Coming into our Shavasana, legs forward. And just ask yourself, how did my back bend feel tonight? Right? Did it feel like it needs some work, right? Where I want to repeat that a few more times to see if it can become more comfortable. Did I like doing the S curve? How did that feel in my body? So just observing, asking questions, acknowledging, and then enjoying these last few minutes of stillness. Starting now to deepen your breath. Bring Bringing some movement to your fingers and toes, rolling to one side. Coming up to a comfortable seat. Bring hands over the heart. And we bow our heads to our hearts in gratitude for this time that we have to practice together, move together, breathe together. Let us be grateful for this time. We'll finish with one Om today, taking a big inhale. Om. Namaste. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this Express Flow. If you get a second, please subscribe. And if you are in the boat right now where your shoulders are hurting all the time, right, and you're really looking for a way to heal the chronic pain that you're feeling, whether that's in your yoga practice, weight training, or just everyday movement, please check the link in my bio for the 7-Day Shoulder Rescue, an amazing course that will help you get on the path to recovery. Thanks for watching.